Hello, everybody. I apologize for the mix-up. I accidentally scheduled it wrong. So yeah, that's why I wasn't able to get on. But let's see. I am going to just open it up here so I can read the comments as we go. There we go. All right. Hello, everybody. I'm glad that everybody's making it over here. I didn't realize they've changed a few things on YouTube, like on the back end of things. So I didn't realize that I was scheduling it. Because you can have like streaming software, and I accidentally scheduled it there. And yeah, anyways, so here we are. We're going to make a art journal page today. Hello, everybody. Thank you all for joining. Let's see. All right. So where's my... I was a little bit worried when I decided to go live today because I didn't really know what I wanted to make. But when that happens to me, I find that creating an art journal page is probably the best thing for me. I've been really struggling creating on a constant basis. So anyways, I created this art journal page, and it looks kind of like one that I did before, and I was thinking maybe I should figure something else out. But then I got thinking, sometimes it's not really about the end product or project. It's just I enjoyed creating this, and just enjoying creating is the main focus. So if you are sitting down wanting to create something, scrap lift or copy something that you've already done if you don't know what to create. I didn't do that intentionally, but it happened. So anyways, we're going to start now after a million minutes rambling. I miss you guys. And I miss doing videos on a regular basis. Hopefully in the next few months, I'll be able to get back to the swing of things. There's just a lot going on, and you know. All right, so we are going to start off with some watercolor paper. So I like to create my my pages on a watercolor paper, and then I like to stick them in this journal. Let's see if I can get it here. So I have this journal here, and there's nothing wrong with the pages in here. They are very thick, very nice pages. I just find it easier to create something outside and then just stick it in like I did this page here. So that's what we're going to do today. And all of the supplies I am using are linked in the description box down below. And I see Rachel, thank you for becoming a member. I appreciate it. Hi, Michelle. Thank you for being here. And Ruby, thank you guys for being here. Everybody, let's see. Karen, Lalavi, Anya, Eureka, Encouragement Club, Moika. If I missed anybody, I apologize. So it's been a while since I've done one of these. Where is my... Oh, there, it's in here, actually. Need to get my... All right. And I see Michelle and Ruby. Their hearts are purple. That means that they've been members for a year or longer. Isn't that crazy? All right, so we're going to start off with just adding some gesso to the page. This always gets just to prep the page, especially when I'm sitting down, like I don't know what to create. I just need to get started. Prepping the page is always a good way just to start. All right. So I really am loving this scraper tool. You can get these at like Home Depot and things like that. Oh, I have little pearls running all over the place. I just like to scrape it on. And then I'm going to grab my brayer, maybe. I thought I was prepared. All right. So we're just going to brayer some of this gesso just to give a little bit of texture in the background. Thank you, Pear Tree Treasures. I really appreciate that. Welcome. Okay, get the pearl off there. There we go. Just using a brayer adds so much just texture. It's crazy just in itself. Okay, next we are, what did I do? I don't even remember what I did. I'm going to take some book paper and just kind of rip it. And while the gesso is still wet, I'm just going to add it to the page here because that will just kind of glue it down. And maybe another little piece here. Oops, I want it kind of straight. So what's everybody up to today? And if you're not aware, this is part of a hop. Most of you guys are, I think, know that, but maybe there's some new people that aren't aware. There it is. I'm going to take some of this collage paper. This is from Tim Holtz. I do have a video where I created my own, but this is just good to where if I want something real quick and I don't have any on hand, I can just pull this out. And let me get some 3D matte gel. All right. So what I'm adding now is some 3D matte gel just to adhere the tissue paper onto my page. And I'm focusing on the center. That's probably one of the easiest kind of compositions that you can do. Okay, and then I have some like ephemera pieces here. This is a really great pack. The only thing that I don't like about this is they're like glossy a little bit. I don't really like that, but I really love all of the different pieces in here. It's really great to have stuff like that. Especially, I don't really go to like vintage shops or anything like that, so I don't have access to actual vintage or, you know, ephemera, things like that. Oh, thank you, Pear Tree Treasures, for upgrading. Hi, Nikki. Happy Hop Day. Yes, and I heard there might be some talk about another stream next week. I don't know. We'll have to see. For those that couldn't do it today, I think they might be planning on doing it next week, if I'm not mistaken. But if not, then definitely the week after, because it is every other week. All right, I'm gonna come in here. I actually put some of the fabric pieces I have. So let me try and see if I have one that I want to use. As you could tell, I'm just here to hang out. I'm not really teaching you guys anything new. So I apologize. I am getting ready to go to Vegas to go grocery shopping. This is 23. Tomorrow is the 23rd, and it's my birthday tomorrow. All right. What a coincidence. All right. What else? What else? What else? I don't have any more. I guess I can use this little piece here. There we go. I'm going to cover it up with gesso anyways. Thank you guys. I'm going to be 35. Can't believe it. I still don't feel like an adult. Is that weird? I have 2 kids, own a house. Just, I don't know what it's going to take for me to feel like an adult. I just don't. I don't know. It's that song, Forever Young. I want to be forever young. Okay, I'm not going to mess with that. Let's add this. Just like that. And then I'm going to rip it. Whoops. There we go. Hi, Sky Blue. Hi, Lori. Thanks for popping in. I appreciate it. Hi, Oriana. I have a new webcam, new mic, and set up StreamYard and YouTube. I'm signed up to do Patty Ling's beginner sale broadcast. Oh, awesome. That's awesome, Michelle. Okay, so now that we have kind of like a base texture or kind of like where we're going to put our focal point, just adding paper. You can use pattern paper, book paper, whatever you're comfortable with. And now I'm going to add some gesso on top. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to scoop a little bit, and I have my gel plate that I haven't cleaned, but that's okay. No big deal. Just going to put some on there, and then I'm going to use my brayer and spread this out a little bit because I don't want too much. I just want it to kind of go on here and there. And this brayer is noisy. Whoops, I got the paper. There we go. I don't know why I'm whispering. Okay. Thank you. All right. I'm just going to add a little bit of gesso here. This is going to give some variation when I start adding the color. And oh, I'm glad I can make you laugh. Honestly, if you guys can see me in real life, you guys would probably think I'm a nut job. I am the biggest weirdo, especially with my kids. Always playing jokes on them. Always dancing and just doing fun stuff. All right, so I think that's good. Can't wait to join in people making things together. Yes, okay. Oops. Okay, now I'm actually going to add some Crackle paste, and it's right here. I mean, if you think about it, like what's normal anyways? Like, I don't think there really is any person it's funner to be weird. That's what I tell my kids. Okay, so I'm going to add some Crackle paste. And just kind of in little areas here and there. I don't want too much, but just a little bit just to give this page a little texture because there's not too much involved with it. So like I said in the beginning, you can, if you want to create and you don't know where to start, just doing techniques and things that you're comfortable with Even if it does turn out the exact same as something you've done before, like my page did, it's okay because it's just the process of creating, and that's what matters in the end, is just enjoying creating, especially if you need to create for therapeutic reasons. Sitting down and stressing about what to make, or coming up with a new idea, things like that, is not therapeutic, at least for me. Thank you for all the birthday wishes. I really appreciate it. Hi, Risa. I think I remember. I'm pretty sure that's how you pronounce your name. I really appreciate it. Hi, Catherine. I think a lot of times I am very, and it honestly, it all depends on your creative process, because some people just, that's how they do things, and that's okay. I think we all have a different way of doing things. But for me, I like to be, like you said, purposeful in where I put things. I'm actually going to add a little bit more gesso maybe to this because I don't want it gray. Okay. Then I'm going to close my Crackle paste. This one is the Distress Texture Paste. I'm just going to close that, make sure that I don't get it as it doesn't dry out. Okay, so I'm going to use a butterfly, and I am overly obsessed with this stamp set. Did I not bring it over here? Where did I put it? Oh my gosh, you guys, I swear. Anyways, it's the one from Simon Says Stamp. I have it linked below. I thought I brought it over here, but I guess not. It has really pretty butterflies. Where did I put it? It's going to bug me until I find it, actually. Oh, I see it. Okay, there we go. This one right here. This is probably one of my favorites. My favorite stamp sets at the moment. And if you've been following me for a while, you know when I love something, I overly use it until I get so sick of it. And I don't care if every project has the same thing on it or looks the same. I'm just going to use what I like, do what I want, and enjoy creating. All right, so I am going to take some magicals. And these are in Nikki's shop, I think. At least they were. I don't know if they still are because these are amazing colors. The one I'm going to be using is a Flat Magical Stormy Sky. And I carefully open this. I'm going to color the butterfly. This blue is the most amazing blue I've ever seen. I have always wanted a really dark blue. And I've used the Altenew watercolors a lot to get the blue that I want, but I always have to add black to the color. So this one is so dark and beautiful. It's perfect. All right. So I'm just adding it to my gel plate here, and I'm letting the Crackle paste dry. It dries pretty fast. Okay, so I'm just going to add it to the center here because I want, obviously, to be darker in the center, lighter on the, as we go to the wings. Okay, and then I wipe it off, make sure that there's not too much blue, and then just going to bring the water. This is watercolor paper, by the way. I did leave the butter or the antennas on the butterfly because I haven't cut it out yet. So I'm going to, I love that you guys know me so well, and it's just, it's so fun. All right. So I'm going to bring the water to the color so that it can kind of bleed out on its own. And again, this is watercolor paper. Okay. Just going to saturate this wing and then bring that, just barely touch it. Okay. All right. Here we go. It's not perfect, but that's okay. I just want a little bit of color on here. Let's see. All right. People must be sleeping or something. There's not a lot of people in here. But that's okay. I appreciate you guys for being here. It is earlier than normal too for me to go live this early. But if you guys want to, you guys can share on social media if you want. Where's my page? As my, there it is. Okay, so hi, Carrie. Karen messaged me about this. Oh, well, I wonder if she's sleeping or something. Thank you, Daisy, for the birthday wishes. I really appreciate it. Ouch. Hi, Amanda. Oops. I'm going to be using my heat tool just to finish up drying the Crackle paste. So if you're wearing headphones, this is your warning. Okay. Oh, no worries, Anya. Angela, what water pen is the best one? I really enjoy these Arteza watercolor pens. There's definitely all kinds of different brands out there, but I really like these because they have flat brushes and round brushes. Oh my goodness, Lullaby, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. You're so sweet. And it doesn't have a number on here, so I don't know like what number it could be, but I really enjoy this one. This one is probably my most used one. Okay, I'm going to cut this out now, and I will be cutting off the antennas. I don't know why, or actually on my project for my members for next month, I'm going to be doing a live stream, creating an entomology frame, and I'll show that in just a second. I did leave the antennas on them. I didn't think it would, because this is more for fun. And if I wanted to do something like the entomology frame, I didn't feel it was right to cut off the antennas if I was focusing on the bugs itself. So are those the Arteza watercolors? The watercolor pen, yes. I don't use Arteza watercolors. I'm using the Magicals from Lindys. This is a flat magical. This one's Stormy Sky. So a water brush is something where it has this tube and you could just stick water in it. And then you don't have to keep going back and forth. I like this. I'm just a crafter. So it works for me. Hi, Marita. Thanks for joining. Hi, Angela. And yes, I'm trying to keep up, but it is hard sometimes because I forget who I say hi to and who I don't. So I apologize. Nothing personal. Just yell at me. Say, hey, Tiff, you didn't say hi to me. Thank you so much, Lelavi. I really appreciate it. Thank you, and now I appreciate it. I'm so grateful for my birthdays. I know some people don't like getting older, but I'm grateful for them. All right. Maybe I should have done this before. Let's see. Sorry, you guys, if this is boring. Here we go. Okay, almost done. And then I'll show you my project for my members next month. Or I'll show that at the end. How about that? Because I want hopefully people that are watching this later to kind of enjoy it, but who knows? Nobody really enjoys watching a live stream after the fact. Okay, so that's there. It inspired me so much that I actually posted my first attempt at mixed media steampunk on a site. Got real. Oh, that's amazing, Angela. I would love for you to share it. I don't know if you have social media, but I would love for you to share it. I'd love to see it. That's amazing. Sharing your first time is kind of scary, but I feel the crafting community in general is very supportive and they're pretty amazing. So, okay, so next we are actually going to add some stamping. Nothing too crazy, just to give a little bit more texture. And I am obsessed with this stamp. This one is from this set from Tim Holtz, but specifically the numbers one. I don't know why. I just Hi, Christine. Thanks for joining. Okay, and I'm using some permanent ink because I'm going to be adding some color in a minute. Okay, so, and my ink pad is getting dry, so I definitely need to get a re-inker. That's okay. And I'm just gonna kind of randomly stamp here and there. Nothing too crazy. And it definitely doesn't have to be perfect. Okay, and I am going to add some more stamping. This is another one that I'm obsessed with, and all of the supplies are linked down below if you are wondering where to get them. Okay, so I kind of curve my stamp like this, even when I put the ink on, because then I'm not getting even ink evenly on the stamp, and then I can kind of get the look that I'm going for. I'm just gonna, again, kind of randomly here and there. And then a big one in the center. I'm going to be covering most of this up, but I kind of want some of that text to show through a little bit. So you're gonna Down there. Okay. Hi, Nuneka. How are you? Bake papers. What are you guys talking about? I'm so interested. What is that? Okay, I'm going to take some stencils and hi, Aditi. Okay, so I'm going to take this stencil here and I'm going to take the smaller numbers and if I can find it in my mess. And my ink. And I'm just going to take my permanent ink and just kind of ink on a little bit. And I don't mind that it gets over kind of the beauty and of doing mixed media. It's just kind of just create. You don't have to stress about it. Just paper, especially art journal pages, because it's honestly just paper. If you don't like it, you could throw it away. I've been good, Cindy. Thank you. A little stressed, but pretty good. All right. Soak the papers in coffee, then dry them in the oven. Oh, nice. I've heard of coffee dyeing or tea dyeing papers. It's pretty cool. All right. Next, I'm going to add another stencil here. And again, all of the supplies are linked down below. Let's see if I can find the stencil. Okay, so I have some stars and these like arrows. Now I'm actually going to wait for this one until after I do the coloring. And this coloring on this page is so simple. I'm just going in and then just going to add a little bit there and use the water. Okay. I'm just doing it a little bit. I want a lot of white space. So and again, this is the color that I'm using is a Stormy Sky from Lindys, and you can find this in Nikki's store. It's linked down below. It comes in a set. I'm going to take my, wet my cloth here so I can kind of blend this color out a little bit so that it's not so harsh. Okay. I'm going to go in with some more concentrated color. Just here and there. Add a little bit of water. Thank you, Amanda. I appreciate it. Oops. And when you're creating, if you want to add more color, then go for it. It's just you got to listen to what your creative inner voice is telling you. Don't worry about if it looks, you know, the same as somebody else, or just go with your creative gut. We all have that gut feeling, and I feel sometimes as creative people, we have that creative gut feeling too sometimes. And if you're just learning, I am an advocate for copying exactly. Just as long as you're giving credit where credit is due, I feel you got to learn from something somewhere. And the only way you're going to learn is by kind of copying and doing what whoever inspires you is doing. It's the only way you're going to learn. And after a while, you'll get your own creative flow and what you like. And then you can start creating your own stuff. Okay, want a little bit more concentrated color here and there. But just to be clear, not everybody likes to be copied. I don't want anybody to get in trouble. I think for the most part, as long as you're not trying to get credit for something that you copied or trying to do any of that, then most people are appreciative. I feel it's the biggest honor when somebody copies me or gets inspired by my work. That's why I do what I do. All right, so I think color could be done. Don't want to add too much. I can add more concentrated color. We're an advocate for coffee. I am an advocate for coffee. Love me some coffee. Okay. I'm going to use my heat tool again. Just, it's a fair warning for you guys if you were wearing headphones. New NECA, you did not. Oh my goodness. Man, I forgot to bring my stuff. I forgot. So Karen, Tamir, Olga, and oh my gosh, I forgot the other lady's name, but they all sent me goodies from where they live. So Karen sent me some Israeli, is that how you would say it? From some snacks that, yeah. And then Olga and the other lady sent me some snacks from the UK. I think maybe tomorrow, sometime in the afternoon, I'll be doing a live probably on Facebook. at some point, just to try, just to have fun, and try all the different snacks. We already ate all of Karen. Hers came like a month ago. They sent them to me for my birthday. So anyways, I don't even know why I was bringing that up. Oh, have fun, Cindy. We're going shopping after I'm done too. Then we're going to figure out somewhere where we can get curbside pickup to take home for dinner. All right, so I'm going to add some upholstery thread. Oh, I know why I brought it up, because Olga sent me a card. And I was thinking about the card, Nuneka, when you said the cards. Nuneka, she makes the most beautiful cards. Okay, I'm actually going to put that here, but I'm going to do my stenciling first. Where did I put? You guys, my head is like all over the place today. Yes, so we do have to go to Vegas. The only place to eat here is McDonald's. And then some like mom and pop places. That aren't the greatest. I think they only survive because it's a small town. You have to go an hour away to find anything else. All right. Yep. Going to Vegas. Probably I'll stop by Hobby Lobby. I don't know what we're going to do. We were actually going to, my husband made reservations at Cheesecake Factory, but Abby has developed this huge fear of germs, like an unhealthy fear, to be honest. Anything, like she doesn't like us touching anything, and it's only been since we've been at home, and it's kind of worrisome. But anyways, she doesn't like to go into stores. She doesn't like to touch anything. She freaks out. So we'll see what we can do today, because I don't want to give her unneeded anxiety just because I want to go to the store. All right. Let's see. A little bit here. I actually do have a smaller, like I have a finger one, but that's okay. All right, I think that's good. All right, I have 13 minutes, and I wanted to show you guys my project. All right, I'll put this here. I'm gonna use some 3D matte gel because I'm out of the Fabri-Tac. Oh my gosh. My desk is such a mess. All right, so I'm just going to add a glob of the 3D matte gel to the back of this, and then just kind of stick my upholstery thread here like this. And the messier, the better. Just stick it down just like that. Perfect. Hi, Ricky. Thanks for joining. And I'm going to take some gesso, and I want to add some circles with the cap here. I was doing that on a different art journal page yesterday, or the day before. Yesterday. And I'm just going to Let's see. Just give some cool texture, interest. There we go. Perfect. Okay. Next, I'm going to look for a quote from these quote chips from Tim Holtz. These are my absolutely favorite. Okay. Collect beautiful moments. What kind of a smaller one? Blessed are the curious. It's too big. Be curious. I think I like that one. I'm doing a live stream, buddy. Go get ready. Okay. Then I'm going to take my blend tool and just kind of ink the edges here just to give it a little bit of definition, and take some, here we go, add this right here. Okay. And if you're just joining and you're not aware, this is part of a live stream hop. Katya is next. Her link should be in the description box. Right. For the next one in about 10 minutes, I'll be done. There we go. Okay, and I think some splatters and we are done. Where did I put my... There it is. I'm going to use my, my gloss spray. Hi, Carrie. Thank you. And just add some splatters. Actually do, oh, and I'll show you guys my project. Well, not a project. I was just creating just for fun, kind of adding layers and different things. And I posted it on my Instagram, and well, I'll tell you guys when I'm going to show you what I made. I didn't feel like I loved the textures and everything on it, but I didn't feel like, oh, this is like an amazing art journal page or whatever. Okay, I'm just gonna add a little bit of water there, and it's gonna mix in with the white splatters that I just did. That's okay. Thank you, Cindy. I appreciate it. And thank you all for the birthday wishes. I really appreciate it. And I appreciate you guys being here. And thank you for all of the members, the ones that just signed up. Appreciate it. Okay. So I think this is good to go. It's pretty much it. All right. So here's the one from, oh, my buffering. Here's the one that I did as a sample because I needed some guidance. So anyways, I'm going to show you. So first thing, I was kind of trying to figure out what I wanted to do today. Yesterday, so I was just playing around with layers and paints and sprays and stencils and, you know, just different things like that. And I posted this on my Instagram stories. And Tim Holtz said, this is a masterpiece that I should frame it and hang it up. So I thought that was pretty cool. He always is so kind and just always commenting and liking and stuff. So anyways, that is that. One announcement, I am going to have a YouTube. It's not a hop. I don't want to call it a hop. It's more like a collaboration with a few of my channel members on August 31st. And this is my project for that. Give you a little sneak peek of that since you guys are here. And you do not want to miss it. Some amazing projects. But next month on September 6th, I'm going to have a live stream for channel members, tier 2 and above, and I will be creating this. We'll be creating an entomology frame. And I did leave the antennas and little legs and things on this. So that's what we'll be creating. And supply lists and everything is already up. So you guys can create it with me if you want to. What else? What else can I say? Or I have 5 minutes. Oh, yay, Michelle. I'm excited. It's awesome. All right. I can continue to add. I think I want a little bit more splatters. Monday, I start school. So I'm homeschooling my son. Abby's doing distance learning. See how that goes. What size is that panel? It's the mini frames. I can check. Hold on. Please close up. Oh, close up. Yes. Yes. Let me get it off, or let me put it on. Oh, come on. Here we go. Autofocus so you guys can see. Come on. There we go. See if that'll work. My autofocus kind of is not the greatest. I think because there's so much white. But yeah, see, there we go. Here's a close-up of this panel here. Let's see, use some embossing glaze. Okay, I'm sure you guys are getting more sick than anything from the autofocus. That's why I never have it on, because it just is, whoops, it's just crazy. I'm excited too. I'm excited to be able to create with you guys. So yeah. Thank you. Oh my gosh, the embossing glazes are so amazing. I love them. Just adding more splatters here. All right. I don't know. Any questions? You guys have any questions? Did I answer everything as I was going? I have a couple more minutes. If you are new and don't know what channel membership is, it's kind of like Patreon, just on YouTube. That's the best way I can explain it. So you can get exclusive content, exclusive perks, and just different things like that, depending on who you're following, and things like that. Cindy, honestly, I'm okay. Just okay. Yeah. I'm all right. That's for a whole nother time. Honestly, I don't want to break down and cry. I'm struggling, if I'm being honest. Struggling. Yeah. But it's okay. I am blessed to be waking up every day. Pretty healthy, happy, beautiful children, everything like that. So can't complain. Oh, thank you, Amanda. I really appreciate that. I try. And thank you, everybody, for joining. Thank you to the members. Thank you, Lola V. Oh my gosh, I totally forgot who donated. Eeks. And I'm not going to be able to see probably. Oh my gosh. It was Lola V. Hee hee. I don't get my memory credit. Okay. Thank you, Lola V. I truly appreciate it. Thank you, Jen. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you guys for being here. And be sure to head on over to Katya's channel. She's amazing. You guys will not be disappointed. And I appreciate you guys being here. And I will catch you guys later. Bye.